Alright guys, what's going on? I hope you're keeping well. Thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel. All your likes, your subscribes and your comments. I really appreciate it. Smash the like in this video for me. Sub to my channel if you haven't already, guys. I'm on the road to 2k. I need another 40 subscribers, guys. Just 40 and I'm on the ball. Big up to you, man. I hope you're keeping well. Smash the like in this video for me. I'd appreciate it. And thank you as always, guys, to everybody for your continued support. The ones to pop, you can't stop Pringle stream that I did, guys, with all the lads together. Big up to everybody for your support on that. Thank you for your contribution. What can I say, guys? Let's go. I'm good, man. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Everton Football Club, guys, they've had a real slice of luck. Luck in bad luck, if you want to say it. Luck in unluck, as they say here in Switzerland, guys. They've had luck in unluck. Everton have had a 10-point deduction to their Premier League points total, reduced to 6. So they got 4 points back. Everton were sanctioned on November 17th for a breach of the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, PSR, and had an appeal heard over 3 days, which concluded at the start of February. The club will now be on 25 points, which moves them 5 points above the bottom 3. Big bit of luck for them, guys. Happy days. Everton were sanctioned by an independent commission on November 17 after being found to have exceeded permitted losses by 19.5 million over an assessment period ending with the 21-22 season. But I think that was about they were building the new stadium. That's because they were building a new stadium. You know what I mean? The club appealed the decision with the hearing taking place over 3 days, which concluded at the start of February. Everton will now be on 25 points, which moves them up to 15th and 5 points above the bottom 3. Much better position for them, much better position. An Everton statement read, while the club is still digesting the appeal board's decision, we are satisfied our appeal has resulted in a reduction in the point sanction. We understand the appeal board considered the 10-point deduction originally imposed to be inappropriate. But that's the thing. This is going to be a big thing for a lot of clubs now. This is going to be a big thing for a lot of clubs. Believe it or not, guys, it's here to stay. It's here to stay. These points deductions, these profit and sustainability rules, financial fair play regulations, this is here to stay. This is going to be a part of the game for, as long as the game goes on, forever. It's going to be part of the game forever. So teams have got to kind of be smart about these things. But I think in fairness to Everton, a lot of that was due to the building of the new stadium. You know what I mean? Which was something else altogether. I think they deserved that 4 points to be added back onto their points total this season. I think it's fair. You know what I mean? Like, they're battering the poorer clubs, with all due respects to Everton. And even Arsenal are poor compared to Man City. But they're battering these clubs, What about the clubs that spend the most money? You know what I mean? It's a bit crazy, to be honest. But anyway. We understand the appeal board considered a 10-point deduction originally imposed to be inappropriate when assessed against the available benchmarks of which the clubs made the commission aware, including the position under the relevant EFL regulations and the 9-point deduction that is imposed under the Premier League's own rules in the advent of insolvency. The club is also particularly pleased with the appeal board's decision to overturn the original commission's finding that the club failed to act in utmost good faith. That decision, along with reducing the points deduction, was an incredibly important point of principle for the club on appeal. The club therefore feels vindicated in pursuing its appeal. Everton deduction reduced to 6 points. Independent appeal board written reasons summary. In all circumstances, including relevant mitigating and aggravating factors, the appeal board considers that a 6-point immediate points deduction is appropriate and proportionate in that it is a sanction both necessary and sufficient to achieve the aims of the profit and sustainability rules. And there you have it, guys. Straight up. The appeal board summary said Everton relied on 9 grounds of appeal against the initial 10-point sanction, 7 of which related to how the original commission dealt with various mitigating and aggravating factors. Those 7 were dismissed, but the appeal board didn't conclude on the other 2 grounds that the original commission made illegal errors. The appeal board found the original commission was wrong in finding Everton had been less than frank in relation to what they told the Premier League about debt linked to their new stadium, and finding that, in being so, the club had breached a league rule requiring an obligation to act in utmost good faith. While Everton's representations regarding the stadium were found to be materially wrong, it was not the Premier League's case that was anything other than an innocent mistake. The appeal board also found it was wrong of the Commission not to take into account available benchmarks for sanction, such as EFL guidelines. The appeal was heard earlier this month by an appeal board comprising Sir Gary Hickenbottom, Daniel Alexander KC, and Catherine Abs KC. Good news for Everton in the short term. In the short term, this is good news for Everton. However, I would have concerns about what this means in the long term because Everton are also facing a second charge. And if a precedent has now been set with a 6-point penalty for breaking profit and sustainability rules, they will get another 6-point penalty for the second charge. At the moment, they're up to 15th in the table with 25 points, but another 6-point penalty will see them drop to 19th place. Yeah, but that's at the moment. They're going to win games. They're going to get games in hand. They're going to win those games. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that, to be honest. You can't tell what's going to happen in the future. You know what I mean? They could win a couple more games, be higher up by then. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you take your chances. See what happens. It is what it is. Slow one today, guys, but big up to everybody. Yeah, thank you for your continued support on my channel. I appreciate it, though. I've been doing a lot of content recently, guys. I've been doing a lot of watch-alongs in particular. Time is that game? No, it's later, surely. 1 second, guys. I'm just checking the time of the West Ham Brentford game. Yeah, 9 o'clock. West Ham are playing tonight, guys. They're hosting Brentford at 9 o'clock. 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. for me over here in Switzerland. The league table, the way it looks at the moment, guys. Everton have been given those points back immediately. Now they're in 15th. They're looking good. But it's West Ham Brentford tonight. Yeah, West Ham in 10th, Brentford in 16th. 11 points separating the teams. In the league at the moment, guys, is currently Liverpool are in first place, 60 points from 26 games. Then comes City, 59 points from 26 games, and Arsenal, 58 points from 26 games. So very, very close up the top, guys. Really close. City a point ahead of Arsenal, and Liverpool 2 points ahead of Arsenal. So there we go. A point separating first and second, and a point separating second and third. So it's a 2-point game, really, guys. For Arsenal, anyway. 2-point game, guys. And that's basically the way it's looking. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, I'm doing a watch along tonight, guys. West Ham versus Brentford. So make sure you check that out. We're starting at about 8:30. Yeah. So like I said, make sure you come and check that out. Yeah. Do yourselves a favour. It should be a very interesting game. Yeah. Brentford have had a couple of defeats recently, but against good teams. And Everton or West Ham have had their own problems. It's been a tough period for them, to be honest. A really tough period for them. So they'll be hoping they can bounce back. Yeah. West Ham will be bouncing back and get a win. They'll be hoping they can. Yeah. They'll be hoping they can. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one for them. It's not going to be an easy game. That's for sure. They are home, but they haven't been in good form, to be honest. And Brentford have been doing well. All right, let me go through the sports news, guys. In general, I covered the Everton story. Marston says Liverpool would rather lose Salah than priceless Cop. I don't know about that. Well, they're using Klopp anyway. He's gone. He's on his way out of the club, yeah. He's leaving. Paul Merson says Jurgen Klopp is so important to Liverpool that the club would rather lose Mohamed Salah than the German. Liverpool began the long goodbye to Klopp in style as Virgil van Dijk's header in the final moments of extra time secured Carabao Cup glory for a threadbare red side at Wembley, an achievement the German described as the most special of his career. Klopp was without 10 first-team players at kick-off, and that increased to 11 by the 28th minute as Ryan Gravenberch was carried off on a stretcher, adding to the significant absences of Salah, Nunes, Szoboszlai, Jota, Curtis Jones, Trent Alexander, as well as goalkeeper Alisson. Only 5 players from their 4-1 win over Chelsea in Anfield less than 4 weeks ago started at Wembley, while the bench contained 6 academy graduates aged 21 and under. And the match finished 18-year-old Yaden Dennis, 19-year-old James McConnell and Bobby Clark, as well as Harvey Elliott and Gerald Quincy were out on the field for Liverpool. Conor Bradley had started in defence. A good win for them, eh? Klopp is priceless to Liverpool. If you are Liverpool, you would rather lose Salah than Klopp. I don't know about that. Merson's got a lot to say for himself always, yeah. He don't know much about football though. His time has passed. You know what I mean? He's a yes man as well for Arsenal Football Club. I'm an Arsenal fan, of course, but Merson is a yes man, yeah. He's a stool pigeon. I wouldn't be paying much attention to what he'd be saying. I wouldn't be paying much attention to what he'd be saying. Yeah, but I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight, guys. West Ham versus Brentford, so make sure to tune in for that. Just going to watch the highlights now of Chelsea v Liverpool, but yeah, it was a good win for Liverpool. They got there in the end. They have had so much bad luck this season with injuries, but they got over the line. Van Dijk supplying the finish. Kelleher in goal for Liverpool. A goal right at the end, guys, of the injury time for Virgil van Dijk. Won the game for Liverpool. That was a nice header. That won the game. There you go, guys. What a goal. Wasn't a bad header, guys. He ran across, the ball came in, angled his run, and he got a connection on it, guys, and put it in. Wasn't a bad finish at all, to be honest. Can't be bad. Liverpool will be happy anyway, guys. I mean, with their injury count, the way things are looking, that was great for them. That was great for them. But yeah, Everton will be very happy with that news. Merson giving his opinions, guys, after that win for Liverpool in the Carabao Cup over Chelsea, that 1-0 win from Virgil van Dijk's goal. Merson saying Liverpool would rather lose Salah than priceless Jurgen Klopp. I don't know about that. It was the second goal Van Dijk scored. Yeah, the first one was ruled offside. Chelsea are the blue £1 billion ball jobs. Five Carabao Cup final stats you might have missed. Liverpool's injury crisis. Who will be fit to face Southampton? Moyes' sustainability, evolution, and waiting to taste success. David Moyes bringing stability to West Ham, evolving as a manager, and wanting another taste of success. So how is he going to get another taste of success? Where is it going to come from? You know what I mean? Where's it going to come from, like, the success? Just 8 months after ending the club's 43-year wait for a major trophy, David Moyes was facing calls for his exit from West Ham supporters at Nottingham Forest. Moyes was punchy after that loss earlier this month, telling the fans maybe there would be managers who excite them more, but the one who was sitting here wins more. The 60-year-old is more sanguine when he sits down for an exclusive interview with Sky Sports ahead of West Ham's Monday Night Football meeting with Brentford. He is not downplaying the success he has helped bring to East London. If people are going to forget that we've just won a European trophy, then that would be wrong, says Moyes. But it's not just that Europa Conference League victory over Fiorentina in Prague. Arriving halfway through the 2009-2020 campaign, Moyes allayed West Ham's relegation fears and then secured successive top 7 finishes before European glory last season. Moyes is now West Ham's longest-serving manager since Harry Redknapp departed in 2001, and he suggests consistency and stability at West Ham might have been the things that were missing. Now there's a much more stable team and a club which isn't bouncing along all the time. New Europe for 3 years in a row is a great example. West Ham's record in the Premier League this season compared to their three previous campaigns shown in the graphic below is a perfect example of the stability Moyes has engineered. Not that he is completely satisfied. We hope to be ahead of where we were. We started the season so well. I wanted to keep it up. We had some brilliant wins at some of the top teams, he says. But the turn of the year has brought a turn in fortunes. They are now winless in 8 matches and have been grumblings about a perceived negative style of play. It can happen. Conceit Moyes, you're not perfect all the way through the season. I wouldn't say that would be normal for a team on West Ham's level, but quite a few of the top teams have found it difficult in different months this year. The visit of Brentford is the beginning of a crucial period, being one of 3 games West Ham play at the London Sin before next month's international break. The last home game ended in a 6-0 humbling against Arsenal, with fans streaming for the exits long before full time. A strong showing against Brentford would help to lighten the mood. When we came in, maybe the crowd wasn't as powerful, Moyes reflects. Now over 60,000 come to watch West Ham for most games. That's incredible power. It's a power Moyes wants to see channeled into supporting his players in their time of need, saying we had to play through COVID when there wasn't any supporters and the team was fantastic. When you're not doing so well, that's when you really need your supporters to be behind the team. Criticism of Moyes should also come with the caveat that he has had to adapt to life without Declan Rice, with the manager conceding. We are feeling a wee bit of the effect at the moment. We're missing Declan because of his consistency, his form, his defensive prowess. We've suffered a little recently because of not having it. Yeah, it is what it is, guys, at the end of the day. It is what it is. But to be honest, you know what I mean? It's been tough enough for them, I suppose. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you to everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. And see you next time, guys. I'm doing a stream tonight, 8:30 p.m. A live watch along of West Ham versus Brentford. So make sure to check that out. Peace.